Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, this story is really confusing and hard to keep track of, but if what's being reported is real, this guy is more than likely no longer on this earth. So there are two images in this slideshow, the first one being of a relatively popular kick streamer by the name of Cheezer, and the second image, a man by the name of El Mencho, who is the leader of one of the largest Mexican cartels. Now, in the past, there have been a variety of different content creators who were a little bit too big for their britches, thought they were invincible, and called out Mexican cartels, and let me tell you, these stories did not end well for the vast majority of them. Probably the most famous case involving this was with a young man by the name of Juan Rosales, or the Pirate of Culiacan. He was a YouTuber who also called out El Menche, and let me tell you, a week later he was 6 feet under. Needless to say, messing with a cartel, and especially the leader, is a very dumb thing to do, as illustrated by other content creators in the past, but despite this fact, Cheezer decided to release this tweet. And in this tweet, you can see that he directly calls out the Mexican cartel, El Mencho, and tells them to pull up to Jacksonville, Florida, pretty much giving them an exact location. Well, fast forward to now, and there are actually a few news reports out of people allegedly saying that Cheezer has gone missing, and nobody knows exactly where he is. There's also a poster as well that contains a bunch of relevant information about Cheezer and a number that you can call if you have information about it, and most of this has been circulated on Twitter, but here's where I kind of have a hard time believing that this is necessarily real. Number one, I cannot find the original account where this tweet originated from. I don't know if he potentially deleted it, but this is the first thing that's a little bit odd to me. And number two, there have been multiple Twitter accounts in the past stating that Cheezer has passed away, many of these dating back to over a year, and every single time they have been wrong. Now, I'm not saying that Cheezer is faking his death in any of these scenarios. I'm not sure if these are trolls or if they are associated with him, but it makes it very hard to track this story or even trust it for that matter. Evidence that goes against that, however, is there apparently is actually a video that's being circulated in Mexico talking about Cheezer going missing and looking for him, but again, all of this is kind of unsubstantiated. Now again, if this is real, Cheezer going missing a day after sending out this tweet is really bad news. After all, the kind of man that's so impactful that he's literally pasted onto billboards with the offering of $10 million relating to his arrest is not someone you want to mess with. If this is fake and some sort of publicity stunt, this whole entire thing still puts him on the radar for the cartel, and it also further takes away from his credibility, seeing as this is something it appears he's done in the past. I'm also not too sure how seriously people are taking this. Personally, when I look at it, I take it at face value because this, again, is something that's happened in the past to other creators, but the whole entire situation just seems like a big issue. Either way, whether this is real or fake, this situation is not going to play out well, and again, if it's real, we're probably never going to see or hear from Cheezer again. Let me know what you guys think about this situation in the comments below, and just remember, do not call out the Mexican cartel. It's the quickest way to get a ticket to the afterlife.